Hi, this is Captain Al Lorenzetti for SkimmerOutdoors.com, bringing you the weekend update and fishing report. This is for the weekend of June 27th, 8th, and 9th. Lots of good things going on. First, let's talk about the weather. It looks like Friday. It had a good forecast, but all of a sudden it changed. It went from northwest 10 to 15 to east 10 to 15 gusts to 20. So Friday's going to be a little bit dicey. Easing off 5 to 10 on Saturday. Again out of the east and going around to the west, light and variable on Sunday. So Sunday's the best of the 3 days. Saturday also decent. Friday going to be a little bit tough, but I think it's fishable. So anyway, what's going on? A lot of shark tournaments taking place this weekend. The Bayshore Mako, of course. Also fluke tournaments. The Duke of Fluke is going on. Let's go with fluke fishing first. Offshore Fire Island, not really happening. A lot of shorts. I mean, a couple of fish, but not really good. The real good fluke bite is west. From the Hempstead Reef off of Jones down to the McAllister grounds. Some awesome fishing. A good old friend of mine, Joe Masson, this past week had a 15-pound fish, and a beautiful fluke, 15 pounds. Somewhere down in that area. You know, Joe's a great fisherman, and he knows how to do it, inshore and offshore. So some nice fluke in the bay. A little tough getting around the slip gut, but you got a good tide coming up this weekend. You're going to have flood tide late morning. So from mid-morning on, you're going to have top of the flood, beginning of the ebb. It should be fairly clean conditions if you want to work the inside areas around Fire Island. That should work out. And also the back bay areas are good. Give the inlet a shot. Give it a try. Bass fishing, still excellent. The bunker pods are holding fish. I fished today and beat on the fish. We had 12, 14 fish to 40 pounds. But it wasn't like an all-day thing, and it wasn't like everywhere. You got to work. You know, we got 6 fish off of a little tiny pod. You wouldn't think there was much to it. And we went on a massive pod, tons of bunker, and got nothing on that one. So it's kind of weird. You have to look around and check things out and work the different pods and try different techniques. Put a bait down low, do a snag job higher up, and you find fish eventually. So the bass thing is still hot. I know they're still catching fish to the west of us, so there are more fish coming. So hopefully this is going to last another 2 or 3 weeks. On the offshore report, a lot of good sharks, big sharks. Most of the big sharks that have been caught so far are favoring the western zone. Out past the G&D, down to the Mako Hotel, in those areas, but west seems to be better than east. I know a guy that fished this week out by the Oregon, that area, did nothing. So I would say if you're going shark fishing, point it southwest out of Fire Island and go out there and give it a go, and hopefully you're going to find a big fish. There'll be a lot of boats out there. It's going to be hard to find an open spot to fish, but they're out there. Canyon fishing still reports there are big eyes, there are yellowfin, not red hot, but certainly worth the run. And if the weather's good, you know, hey, run out there. Maybe you'll catch some big sharks out there as well. So looks like it's going to be a little rough start to the weekend on Friday, but then it's going to get beautiful, and Sunday's going to be gorgeous. So one other thing I want to mention is Sean Bergen from News 12, you know, covered the Suffolk Marine Anglers Bass Tournament, our spring bass tournament. It was a great day with all kinds of great fish weighed in. Great event for, you know, Miller's Ale House and Hospice Care Network. It was a fabulous event, but Sean Bergen covered it, and on News 12 on his On the Road show, Sean Bergen, it's going to be on this coming Tuesday. So that would be, I guess, the 1st of July, News 12. So make sure you look for it, check it out. Get out there, catch them up, have fun, be safe.